A global stage, a secret whisper, and a warning that shook the world. What did Obama tell Ibrahim Traoré? Stay until the end. The truth will stun you. The Global Unity Summit in Geneva pulses with anticipation. Presidents, generals, and peacekeepers fill the hall, but all eyes are on Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso, invited to sit among giants like Barack Obama, Angela Merkel, and Ban Ki-moon. Some whisper he's too young, too bold. Yet, as Traoré strides onto the golden-lit stage in his green uniform, the room hushes. His calm masks a storm of resolve, carrying the hopes of a suffering nation. Then, the unthinkable. Obama stands, crosses the stage, and envelops Traoré in a deep hug. Gasps echo, cameras flash. As Traoré leans in, Obama whispers something, caught by a nearby microphone. The words, not meant to be heard, leak online, igniting a firestorm. Backstage, tech assistant Leo rewinds the audio, hands shaking. He whispers to his supervisor, "You need to hear this." Security scrambles, but it's too late. The 6-second clip spreads. Obama's voice, clear and urgent, says, "You're not just leading Burkina Faso, you're about to lead the world. But they'll try to stop you. They tried to stop me. You have less time than you think. Be ready." The internet erupts. Who are they? Why less time? Traoré's face post-hug betrays shock, as if a hidden truth about his life was revealed. That night, in his Geneva hotel, Traoré stares at the ceiling, Obama's words echoing. His phone buzzes with reporters, but his mind is on an anonymous letter received 48 hours earlier. "They know what you're planning." Was Obama warning him to stop or protect him? At 2:11 a.m., the hotel phone rings. It's Michelle Obama. "Barack asked me to call," she says, voice trembling. "Get out now. Some at the summit aren't who they seem." Traoré's chest tightens. 20 minutes later, the fire alarm blares. He bolts down 14 flights, spotting armored black vehicles outside. No fire, just silent, unmarked men. He checks out, hiding in an apartment arranged by African students, whispering, "What am I part of?" 3 days later, a Kenyan journalist posts a photo of Obama and Traoré's hug, zooming in on a silver pin on Obama's lapel, identical to one Julius Nyerere wore in 1977, warning of foreign meddling in Africa. Social media buzzes. Is Traoré the heir to a silent movement? In Burkina Faso, youth light candles, some dancing, others trembling. Traoré, now a symbol, stirs hope and fear. Another envelope arrives, no stamp, with a photo of the hug in red ink. "They're watching both of you." Traoré grips it, realizing his destiny's weight. In that safe house, a volunteer slips an old letter under his door, his father's handwriting, Colonel Sadou Traoré, dead 15 years in a suspicious explosion. "If you're reading this, you're in a moment of global responsibility," it reads. "Your strength is in your soul. Stand for the forgotten." Tears fall. At 9, his father told him, "You'll enter rooms not built for you. Walk in tall." Obama's whisper unlocked that promise. Traoré cancels his flight home, texting his team, "Something deeper is happening. I'm staying." An encrypted message arrives from Commander Yassine Doumbia, his old friend who once took a bullet for him. "Your name's on a list," Yassine warns. "They call you a global agitator. Some envoys want you discredited, or worse." Traoré's stomach churns. He replies, "I won't run. Let them come." The hug wasn't just a gesture. It was a lightning strike, exposing fears of those profiting from Africa's silence. In Brussels, Obama faces a Nigerian journalist's question. "Did you start a movement?" He pauses, then says, "History tapped Traoré's shoulder. I recognized it." The clip fuels vigils across Africa, children calling him Africa's flame. In Accra, journalist Amapa enhances the summit's audio. "You carry more than your country. Don't let them silence you." Her heart races. She shares it with a BBC contact, but men in black suits raid her home, smashing her laptop. "You don't know what you're touching," they warn. Amma flees with a backup drive, meeting Miriam, a former EU diplomat living underground after exposing blacklists targeting African reformers. We'll release it, Miriam says, but not yet. The world must be ready. A message from Traoré pings. I know. Amma nods, accepting exile for truth. In Dori, Burkina Faso, Traoré visits his childhood school, standing by a desk engraved IT 2003. His old teacher weeps, recalling how he shared his lunch with a hungry boy. A leaked U.S. memo surfaces titled Traoré's Youth Project, unfunded but monitored. It reveals his plan for African-led education, free from Western control, a vision Obama admired, saying Traoré could outshine any modern president. The hug was a torch passed, but a threat to power. In a UN basement, 3 leaders watch Traoré's image loop. An African diplomat connects a call. Traoré's voice fills the room. I know about the surveillance, the threats, the secret deals. Africa won't be controlled like a child. We'll rise with dignity. A leader mutters, we underestimated him. Obama, alone, smiles sadly, whispering, now they hear him. An African Union envelope arrives, sealed with 44, Obama's handwriting. Traoré carries colonization's pain, children's hopes, Africa's fire. I whispered, you're the one we waited for, feared, because you can't be bought. Protect him. The second Mandela letter leaks, sparking prayers in Ouagadougou. In Kaya, 12-year-old Sadhu, who lost his father to militants, hears the whisper story on a solar radio. He writes Traoré, build us a school so we don't dream in silence. Weeks later, a truck arrives. Burkina Children First, the Sadhu School Project. In Accra, Traoré sits under a tree, a girl handing him a notebook with his and Obama's hug, captioned, you are the one. Live cameras catch him. I'm not here to be worshipped. Africa's ready. They tried to silence us, but you heard the whisper. If it made you cry, you're human. If it made you dream, you're African. Don't follow me. Stand beside me. Build a future where whispers aren't needed because the world listens. From a hug to a revolution, Traoré's fire proves one voice can burn eternal. The world, awakened, rises.